Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast. I'm Brazzalad.
I'm Lazzabird, and today we're going to be talking about some new games and other shit, you know, new shit.
Just new crap.
Just new stuff. I reckon we start off on
Topic.
Halo. I reckon Halo 4. It's not that new, but it's a recent game.
Kind of new.
We're big fans, so we'll have a lot of nice things to say about it. But it's newish.
Yeah, new.
So I suppose it fits into the category. What do you reckon? I reckon we start off with the map pack that came out. The Crimson map pack.
Yeah, I agree too. So the Crimson map pack. Now, a lot of people don't really like the Crimson map pack. They feel that when it was introduced, it had no tomato sauce with your usual pie.
It had no flavour to it.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah. You just kind of destroyed my whole topic, but
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So yeah, it had no flavouring. It came out. It was dull. The maps were small. They tried to introduce it into playing a whole custom game just for the DLC, and it really wasn't working. And so as you can tell, the Crimson DLC thing's already been integrated and every other thing, and it's gone, which means that it wasn't a big start off, and people are still expecting this whole Forge thing where you can actually build massive maps like Forge World from Halo Reach.
Yeah, I liked Halo Reach. Halo Reach Forge World was it was awesome. The massive area to do whatever the hell you want. Yeah. You could have massive race maps, which I had a friend who did amazing ones. People made amazing maps on Halo Reach Forge World, and with Halo 4, you know, I suppose the closest thing you can get to that is the space map. What's that called?
That was... God, I don't even know what the hell its name was. Yeah, there's a space map on Halo 4, if you haven't known.
I reckon it's a cool map. I like it.
Yeah, it is. Although it should have been bigger.
If they could have made it bigger. I reckon the fact that you can just like build out into the middle of the open area is cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the Crimson map pack. I think it's more... It seems somewhat like an objective map pack.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it seems like. It's not so much Team Slayer, because it's not big enough.
Yeah, like big team battle and all that stuff. Not big enough.
It's not one of those maps.
But we have heard confirmation from 343 and stuff. Everyone has heard recently that there's going to be a world that's supposed to be 3 times bigger than Forge World released, which will be extremely good, and it's supposed to have falcons and everything, which would bring back the whole passion, because everyone knows by far Halo Reach had the best multiplayer of any Halo, but its storyline made it pretty
it wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't the best storyline. I think it was the whole thing that 343 kind of, that's when they came into the game.
Yeah.
Or that's when they came into the game and started taking over, but you know, you can't really question the storyline of Halo, because you know it's theirs to play with.
We just have to sit back and enjoy
we just have to go along with it. It's theirs to bend whatever way they want. They could do any sort of twist, but it's like they have to think about what will please the fans.
Yeah, and in this case, Reach wasn't a very good thing, but Halo 4 has done a very good kickstart. A lot of people don't really appreciate the full potential of what the campaign's actually given them. People are thinking the campaign wasn't as good, but the fact is that Halo 1's campaign was horrible, but it was introducing a whole new kind of thing to everyone, as Halo 4's done with the whole new campaign system and everything, and Cortana gone. It's kind of starting a refresh, which means that maybe Halo 5 will be the next Halo 2. A very interesting, good game with the best...
I liked Halo 2. I used to play it with friends. I used to go over to their house and just like play it on their Xbox. Multiplayer, not so much campaign, but I liked the multiplayer. But by far, I liked Halo 3. Halo 3 multiplayer.
Halo 3 is everything.
Halo 3 made my Xbox. That's the reason. That's why I chose Xbox 360 over Sony.
Exactly, just because of Halo. That's the reason why I did it too. So.
Yeah, I was thinking. I used to be a Sony person up until I played Xbox with some of my friends.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you know what? Halo is awesome.
And
I watched videos of people playing Halo, and I fell in love with it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. So
more of the multiplayer side of Halo though, not so much campaign. I liked the campaigns, the stories behind them, but not so much. I wasn't a massive fan of them.
Yeah. So now we probably have to move on to the next subject before we run out of time.
I agree. That was like 5 minutes right there. But
yeah.
What do you reckon?
So
I reckon we go on to Gears of War Judgment.
Yeah, so Gears of War Judgment's a game that hasn't been released yet. Is supposedly supposed to be released in 2013 in March.
Yeah.
It's already announced that it's going to be having a release night, which is like one of the earliest, like one of the games I've never heard of having a release night so early without it being pre-ordered as much.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, what's with the pre-orders? What do you get? Like,
at the moment, I'm told that you get the game, obviously.
Yeah. No, I assumed you didn't get the game. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bonus, man. So you get the game, the steelbook, and supposedly you get an exclusive. If you buy it from EB Games, I'm told you get an exclusive skin, as EB Games has always done.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one of the interesting.
Yeah. I ordered. I'm not so sure about this, but apparently, if you with my Halo 4, I got the limited edition from EB Games, and apparently, if you get it from EB Games, you get a different armor skin.
Yeah.
From one at JB. I wasn't sure if that was true, but apparently it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, but I know for you got Recruit Prime from EB Games. What do you get from JB?
Well, I know it's different. I mean, because with mine, I didn't get Recruit from EB Games. I got Hazop.
Okay.
Hazop and the Recruit one, which was different. I got both because that was another card that you got given if you pre-ordered it really early, like when it was first announced.
Okay.
And if you went to the release night for Halo 4, you would have got given an assassination emblem and effect for your avatar.
Did you go there though?
No, I didn't, so I missed out on that one. I was very upset about that, but you know.
I would have went, but it was like, I don't have, I can't drive because don't have a license, but
yeah.
I couldn't get anyone to drive me there at midnight, so...
Damn, old no license!
Yeah.
Yeah, and so...
we've gone completely off the topic of Judgment.
Gears of War, yeah, I feel really bad. Sorry, Michael. So,
yeah.
Back to Gears of War. So, they've got whole new multiplayer system gaming. So, you've got, I believe it was called Count Out or something? Count Out? Is it? God, I forgot the name. I feel really bad now. So let's just call it Count Out, and then in another podcast later on, I'll fix the name.
Yeah, don't quote him on that.
Yeah, don't don't hold me to it. So, what this new game mode is supposed to be is that it's 5-on-5, and the gears, in this case, like the humans, the gears have to protect the generator, and the other 5 players as locusts who have to try to destroy it. Pretty easy. You get to play as like the what are those big things with the giant claws on them called?
No idea.
No,
I haven't played in a few months.
Oh, corpses. Yeah. You can play as corpses. You can play as normal locusts or whatever. Locusts.
Yeah.
Locusts, whatever you call them. I'm not really a Gears of War person, but
I liked Gears of War 3. I played quite a bit of the multiplayer with friends, like the Beast mode, I think, or maybe it was Horde mode or something.
Yeah, Horde mode, yeah.
Horde mode. I liked the Horde mode because I think, was it Horde mode where you get to use the like, not just Locust, but the other things. What are there's Locust and the
There was something else.
Yeah, there was something else, but I can't. If Michael was here, he'd know, but...
Yeah, Michael always knows.
But I liked the Horde mode, especially.
On a whole different subject, moving on from Gears of War Judgment, because we're short on time.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Great.
I recently got that on PC and found out my PC can't handle it because it is shit. But I played it a little bit on another person's PC, and I liked it. It looked pretty good. The graphics were amazing on PC.
Yeah. I'm told, because straight away off the ball, most people bought Black Ops 2, not for the campaign, and surprisingly not for the multiplayer, but for zombies.
Okay, really?
Zombies is a big part, and
yeah, they bring in the new thing, Transit.
Yeah. A lot of people are very ashamed of actually this Black Ops 2 Zombies because of the fact that Black Ops 1 had characters and actual people and a proper storyline kind of. And then this new Zombies is just kind of a run around, chuck in, survive as long as you can, which is basically what Zombies should be about.
That's what a lot of things is. It's like a classic wave game. I can't think of one at the time.
Yeah, probably just like maybe even
Gears of War. Sure has one.
Yeah, Halo has Firefight.
Yeah, Firefight. They didn't bring Firefight back in Halo 4. I don't believe.
Spartan Ops now.
Okay, yeah, Spartan Ops.
Basically like a run-through team game, kind of like.
That's. I'm not saying that they copied it, but that's kind of like Spec Ops and COD that was already there.
Yeah, definitely. We all know that. Like Halo and COD, they've constantly. Usually, it used to just be like Call of Duty used to just copy Halo a lot, but now it seems to be turning around a bit.
It does, because you can only have so much ideas before you start taking them from other places.
Yeah.
You know, like Samsung did with Apple.
Yeah. And like, yeah, basically that, pretty much. And like, what everything does to everyone, man. Us talking now, our podcasts have been stolen off some guy back from ever ago who made podcasts.
Yeah, and like it's very similar to something I was just thinking about, but I have forgotten right now.
Oh, good work.
Yeah, I'll remember it in a few seconds. But back to Black Ops 2. Multiplayer is pretty fun.
Pretty good. Definitely.
It's pretty much just COD multiplayer.
Oh, God.
I liked the campaigns in the previous COD games, like 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2. I liked those COD games.
Yeah. Now, sorry, we have to cut this short because we've got one more game to talk about.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Of course,
Assassin's Creed 3.
That was long awaited. I haven't yet finished Revelations, which I've been told isn't amazing.
Oh, it is. It's got a really good storyline. It's just, it was lacking a bit in like the motion and how you actually played and interacted with your character. But Assassin's Creed 3, I must say, as though it is buggy as hell, like just all the bugs and errors that you find in it, the graphics are absolutely amazingly beautiful, and the game itself is well done, Ubisoft. Well freaking done. I love your game. Just putting it out there.
I loved the Assassin's Creed series from number 1. I
hated number 1. I just hated it.
I was at a garage sale with my mum. Like, we were driving and she saw it, so she decided to stop in. And I saw it, I was like, I wonder. So it was like $10, so I was like, yeah, I'll get this. Bought it, went home, I fell in love with it. The storyline was awesome. The gameplay, I love the whole free running parkour assassination thing. I've always loved games that require you to be kind of stealthy.
And I've always just loved games that just let you be who you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, instead of being stuck in a certain course, like Black Ops, no offense, being forced in a certain direction, Assassin's Creed lets you run any place you want, and
it's like pretty much like Saints Row,
Yeah, and
you go around to the missions, which in most games I'm not a big fan of. Like Red Dead Redemption, I wasn't a big fan of it, but in Assassin's Creed, the storyline made me forget all my hatred for a massive ass map, and I loved it. I didn't mind going all the way to bloody middle of nowhere to do shit.
Yeah. It was just an amazing game. I finished it already, and the season pass, which will be available very shortly, the new update, will be the Tyrant George Washington, which is like a whole new story added on to.
It's like, isn't it like a parallel universe where Washington became king or something?
I have no idea.
That's what I've been told. Anyway, a person who has played the game has said that it's like, don't quote me on this, but it's like a alternate reality, like something. If George Washington, apparently he got offered to be a king or a president or some shit, but he decided that people should be voted into it instead of just going into it. So it's like, if he became king, how it would have went.
Yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I haven't like as much as I love the game, yeah, I didn't know about this new
it's 1 o'clock
expansion until just now. So
yeah, I found out about it a while back because I went over on Christmas. I visited my big sister.
Yep.
And her boyfriend had the game. He saw me wearing the Assassin's Creed 3 cap, and we got into a talk about it. It was awesome. I liked it.
Oh yeah.
I liked it a lot.
There you go. All right, I think that's all we need to talk about today. But
yeah, I reckon for this video, that's good.
Yeah, for next podcast, we'll probably be talking about more games, maybe some interesting kind of foods, and I'd just like to support all the cats out there. That's why this is Podcats Day instead of
mine's just podcast, but I'll do something special eventually.
I got invaded by cats. I got punched out by one. This is what happened to my sign. So I'd like to thank you all, and please like and subscribe to us.
Both of us, Brazzalad and Lazzabird.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for watching.
See you.
Goodbye.